Hello and welcome back to the channel. As you can see, I am a little bit blue, and that is because we're playing Would You Rather today. Woo! Before we do this, so make sure you check out my new channel. Link is down in the description. I just kind of yap there. If you're interested in that, go check it out. Also, subscribe if you enjoy these videos, and don't forget to leave a like. It really helps me out. We got daily, superpowers, unpopular, normal, hard, extreme, love life, not safe for work, deal with the devil, or fantasy. Or we can check out their blog. What would you guys, we can't start with like the craziest one. We can't start with extreme. What do we want to do here? What's your vibes? We can't start with extreme. Not safe for work? Maybe let's do like not extreme or not safe for work to start. Let's see like because we got to see what we're even looking at here. We don't even know what we're doing. We don't even know what we're looking at on like the baseline. Extreme could be like, would you rather give Hitler 14-hour blowjob or kill yourself in front of your family? Like, we don't know what's going on yet. So let's temper it. Unpopular? We could do unpopular. Okay, so this isn't even under extreme yet, chat. We're talking about getting eaten by a bear or getting eaten by a wolf. How the fuck do you even pick this? I don't fucking care. I'm dying either way, right? Like, I'm dead. I feel like a bear, because bear would probably be quicker. I don't know. The fuck is this? Probably bear? Yeah, bear. Yeah, makes sense. It'd be quicker. What the hell are these ones? Okay, maybe this isn't the best one. Have chocolate-covered broccoli for every meal. Never taste chocolate again. That is the easiest fucking thing in the world. If anybody picks red, they're actually brain damaged. Who is picking red? What is wrong with y'all? Red? You want... Dude, think of the macronutrients and of chocolate-covered broccoli. You're gonna be fucking protein-devoid little sad piece of shit. We're doing... Yeah, look at that. 30% of you are fucking stupid. Propose to someone you don't love but will guarantee lifelong wealth. Or propose to your true love but will live in poverty forever. I don't know. I don't really want either, to be honest. See, y'all say blue, but I don't think you understand how terrible actual poverty is. Like, I'm not talking like blue collar, doesn't make great money, you know, type beat. We're talking about like you literally cannot afford to live. Because that's going to make you more miserable, in my opinion. Because even if you don't like someone, you could take your biggest fucking hater to the Amalfi Coast, sit there and eat noodles, eat pasta for 4 days. I don't think you're going to be that mad. I'm going red. I'm going red every day, all day. You guys are fucking stupid. These people are degenerate. They live in a goddamn Disney World. They don't understand the reality of poverty. It's being cold all night with holes in your socks and you can't afford breakfast. It's not fucking like, oh, you know, at least we have each other. We can sit on the couch. You don't have a couch. All right, you had to sell your couch because you have a crack addict. You know, you're freaking out. Not good. All right, let's do... All right, well, those were fucking... Let's try extreme. Let's see what extreme got. Okay, this is wild. This is a crazy start. Okay, bathe every morning in a sewage treatment plant or have to sleep twice a week completely naked in a public place. I'm kind of down to sleep naked. I'm not gonna lie. Like, that's not so bad. This is bad every day. This is bad only twice a week. I feel like if you just do the objective math, having a bad day every day versus a bad day, potentially not even a bad day, you might have a good sleep. Yeah, I'm going blue. I'm naked. I'm naked in a fucking park. I don't care. I'll sleep naked in a bench outside a bus stop. I don't mind. Eat only date nut bread for the rest of your life or never taste bread again. What the fuck is date nut bread? What is even that? The hell is a date nut bread? Blue? I mean, I don't even know what a date nut bread is. I don't think I've even seen one. Yeah, I've never tasted bread. That's fine. Nobody knows what this is. Okay, this is crazy. Have an anus on your forehead or have sticks instead of arms and legs. So either you're Seamus from Family Guy or you got doo-doo face. These are both pretty unfortunate. I won't lie. This is actually a rough one. I like a lot of things that involve having hands and legs. The thing is, a butthole doesn't smell majority of the time if you are a clean person. Like 95% of the time has no smell if you are a clean human being. So realistically, you could probably just put a hat on. I mean, bald people be doing it every day. I would find a way to cover the anus, I think. I think I would have an anus on my forehead. You people are wrong. You people are sick. Die if you didn't slap a new person on the butt every 12 hours. Die if you didn't kill someone every 2 years. I think I could kill somebody every 2 years. Do I get in trouble or am I allowed? Chat, what are we saying on this? What's the ruling? Am I going to get in trouble for killing someone? Both of these, actually, because I will get in trouble. That's sexual harassment. That's sexual assault. Every 12 hours. Not allowed. Neither are allowed. Okay, well, this I'm definitely going to get hit with sexual assault, without a doubt. Do you also know how many people? I don't see enough people for this. Where I'm going to see a new person every 12 hours. This would mean like if you go to bed, you have to wake up in the morning and immediately go somewhere to slap somebody's ass. I think I'd rather murder someone every 2 years. Like, you can find somebody who's a piece of shit. You know, you can kind of Dexter it a little bit. I'm doing this. Y'all are crazy. Y'all really want to catch that sexual assault case, huh? Have the power to convince people of whatever you want simply by touching their asshole. Have the power to teleport any place you pooped. I feel like this one's easy. I feel like teleport, right? You just be shitting wherever you want. And then be like, I can go here. Like, oh no, I'm going to shit in a random part of the Maldives whenever I want. You just go there. But like, you know how much work it is to get to a human where you can like consensually touch their asshole? Because by the point you'd be close enough to someone where you're consensually touching their asshole, you could probably already convince them with logic and reason to help you do whatever you need done. You know? Like, you got to be pretty close with somebody to touch their butthole. Typically, anyway. I feel like I'm teleporting. Like, that's easy. Yeah, that's light work. I'm not touching random people's buttholes. You can't. If I didn't have to touch their butthole, I could just tell random people to do what, you know, do whatever. That's great. Oh, wait. Hold on. Lick the floor of a New York City subway station or just the bowl of a public toilet. Do I have to do anything specific to the bowl of a public toilet? Or is it just kind of, there happens to be a bowl of a public toilet in my general vicinity? I'm not understanding. Do I have to lick it? It doesn't specify that I have to lick the public toilet. It just says the bowl, a general bowl of public toilet. Lick? Okay, if we pretend that's lick, then I'm doing subway station every day. I'm not licking a toilet bowl, bro. Use sandpaper as toilet paper or use vinegar as eye drops. Huh. I don't know. Will this cause lifelong effects, the vinegar as eye drops? Oh my God. I can wash my eyes out right away. I can't wash the sandpaper off my asshole. I mean, I've also never had to use an eye drop in my life. So I'm doing that. Because we've had to use toilet paper. But I ain't got to use eye drops ever. You people are sickening. You're insane. You want a scarred up asshole? You're not even gonna be able to shit anymore. It's gonna be scar tissue. Suck a used tampon that you found on the street. Suck a used condom that you found on the street. Dog, what? Dude, what? Both? Can I do both, maybe? At that point? I feel like, which one has less diseases? I don't know, bro. What are we doing here? I feel like there's a lot of bloodborne diseases that I'd be scared of with this. I feel like there's less diseases. I'm sucking cum out of condom. Fuck it. Let her rip. You're insane. These people want AIDS. Wear strangers' underwear. Your dirty underwear. I mean, I'd rather wear clean. Are they clean? I don't really care. Yeah, if they're clean, absolutely. I'm not wearing doo-doo underwear. You're insane. What is wrong with these people? Crash in a plane. Drown during a boat trip. Either way, I'm dying. Plane, definitely. Plane's a lot. You get at least like some news publishing and all that. You get your, you know, moment of fame as you combust. Yeah, that's easy. Be like a roller coaster too, up until, you know, when you hit. All right, be crushed to death by an elephant or murdered by a serial killer. That's easy. You don't need to talk about this. Holy fuck, that is surprisingly close. Die by drowning, by being electrocuted. Dude, probably electrocuted. Then you end up in one of those like Chinese workplace videos. Drowning just really does seem like the worst way to go. Like, it just really seems like the worst thing that can happen to you is drowning. Yeah, a lot of people do not want to drown. That is very clear. Live on the streets with neither friends nor money. Eat both your hands. Do I get to keep the money that I have? Because I think I could buy new hands. No friends or no money and you live on the street. What is even the point of being alive? Yeah, fuck it. Eat my hands. You people, dude, I don't think people understand how fucking terrible being homeless is. I think a lot of people are not understanding that aspect of this. Kill 5 innocent children yourself. It would end all bloodshed in the Middle East for 25 years. Have ongoing wars, terrorism. Dude, I'm popping those kids in the fucking dome. Right in the head. Boom, you're gone. See you later. You're only children. You're fine. You haven't contributed anything yet. You're good. I'm popping those kids in the fucking dome ski. Saving a lot of lives. I'm a good guy. I'm a good guy for shooting those kids in the head. All right, let's try not safe for work. Let's see how crazy this gets. All right. Okay, okay, wow. All right. I was going to say this is not that. This is quite PG, but yeah, okay. Be told you're a bad kisser. Be told you're bad at giving blowjobs. Well, I don't give blowjobs, so I would expect them to be bad. Not really a big cock and mouth kind of guy. Fart while receiving oral, vomit while making out. How do I pick both? I want to do them back to back, like immediate back to back, you know? Fuck it, puke. Fuck yeah. Dang, y'all don't fuck with the puke gang. fuck kind of question? Yeah, safe sex. Practice safe sex, chat. Don't be stupid. You people are gonna have children. You're not gonna be able to afford the child. Read anyone's minds, but they only hear... Wait, but only hear negative thoughts about you. Be able to fly, but you have extreme dizziness for 6 hours after landing. This one's already just like what, you know, like insecure people feel. That's not even... Yeah, be able to fly. Light work. That is way too close. That should not be that close at all. Be best friends with Zendaya, but Tom Holland hates you. Be best friends with Tom Holland, but Zendaya hates you. Easy. Tom Holland, my goat. I don't give a fuck. Who the fuck's Zendaya? Who cares? Spider-Man's girlfriend? Psh. Teleport anywhere, but you always land in the middle of a crowded public bathroom. How is superhuman strength, but the heavier the object, the slower you... What? Yeah, no shit. If I'm carrying a fucking car on my head, I wouldn't expect a sprint. Yeah, sure, I'll do that. You can monetize that too. You can't really monetize going into a public bathroom. All right, get free meals at restaurants, but they always give you the wrong order. Is there really a wrong order if it's free? I feel like you're just kind of, you know, what's the old saying of Big Chungus is here? Stay at luxury hotels for free, but you share a room with a loud stranger. I'm doing this every time. I don't like loud people or strangers. Read everyone's mind, but you uncontrollably cry every time you do. This is the same thing as the other one. Be able to shapeshift to anything, but only lasts for 10 minutes at a time. Yeah, sure. Beggars can't be choosers. No, I'm pretty sure it's Big Chungus is coming was the one I was thinking of. Hear every conversation in a 10-meter radius, but you can never block out the noise. X-ray vision, but you can never turn it off. Dude, okay, this one's fucked. This is just schizophrenia simulator. You literally be so overwhelmed all the time. This would actually suck. But so would this, because you're just giving everything you look at cancer slowly. And like, everything you look at is just spooky, scary skeleton, man. I feel like I'd get used to this. I don't think I'd get used to this. 10 meters is a lot, dude. I feel like I'd got to do this, though. That you're just giving everyone... Oh, you want to look at your beautiful wife? Now she's got cancer. Sorry. She's also just bones. You can't see anything. Like, what the fuck is... Why would I want that? I'd rather hear shit. World famous, but you can never use social media again. Be world famous, but you must sign autographs for 5 hours daily. Fucking see you later. The hell? Read anyone's mind, but you can't speak for 3 days after. Have superhuman strength, but you're extremely weak for 3 days after each use. Okay, see, this one actually seems pretty balanced compared to what we've gotten. Probably this. Really? I mean, well, what's super weak? To me, super weak is like, I can't get out of bed. To be able to turn invisible, but your shadow is still visible and waves at people. Dude, that would freak them out. That sounds like a buff to me. Be able to fly, but a cloud of glitter constantly follows you wherever you go. I'm doing this. This is a buff. And dude, you could sketch people out so fucking hard. Just go into the room at 3 a.m. and start waving at him as a shadow guy. That's insane. That's awesome. Why would you want a glitter cloud? Achieve every life goal, but you must take credit for others' work. Okay, most billionaires. Be able to win an argument, but only if you lie. I'm doing this. This is just, you want to be a billionaire, and sure, why not? Light work. The old Thomas Edison. All right, chat, this is probably the last one, so let's make it a good one. We got to get a banger. All right. Dip your foot in acid or set your foot on fire. Why is it always foot? Does it really matter? Either way, you're losing it. I feel like red, I don't know. Blue is more mainstream. Red would be a little more like quirky. I think I'd do red because either way, you're losing the foot. You know? All right, I am clearly in the minority of that one. All right, chat. I hope you enjoyed watching the Would You Rather. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Let me know if you guys also got the same would you rather with me. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.